very warm welcome to each one of you on this beautiful, lovely, cozy Bangalore evening. Today happens to be the 3rd of June, and that calls for a very special day in my life. Exactly 2 years ago, I got married to my girlfriend, and today we're husband and wife, right? So, very happy anniversary to us, and what better way to spend it? Let me show you guys where we are and what we're going to do today and how we're going to spend the day. And a lot of you know, um, me and my girlfriend, or rather wife now, met at this really beautiful place in Bangalore called Bob's Bar. I got introduced to her 2 years ago. I got introduced to her, it's been 5 years now. And okay, first let me show you this. This is where we're staying. We are, and what a beautiful cloudy evening, like I said, in Bengaluru. We got introduced through a common friend about 5 years ago, not two, and we're so blessed to actually let you guys know that this whole scenario of getting to know each other, speaking, although it was a bit of a long distance, cherishing these memories is something that we really, really love doing, right? Going back in time, yes, we got married 2 years ago, about 2.5, 3 years ago, we got engaged. We didn't know how everything moved so swiftly and smoothly from, speaking to each other, which became an everyday affair. It was a long distance, like I said, so the only possible way that we could possibly stay in touch was through phone, and thank God for that, right? Because the kind of time that we spent was conversations every single day, and it was so lovely to actually know that this person was somebody I loved, right? So, babe, if you're watching this, I really love you and thank you so much for coming into my life. You've really changed a lot of things in my life for good, and I'm so happy that that day I was at Bob's Bar. Little did we know that we were going to get married. Quite naturally, we started off as any other two people who got introduced, who possibly had a bit of attraction towards each other. We spoke, we hung out through phone calls every single day. Amulya, put in a lot of effort in the first 1 year, 1.5 years of traveling almost every month to Bangalore to meet me, and we used to have a blast. So actually, going back in time to look at what exactly all of those beautiful memories were all about is something that I will cherish for a lifetime. This is the Heritage Wing at Taj West End in Bangalore, and it's so pretty. I mean, there's so much of landscape. Like I said, it's spread over 20 acres. This also happens to be the same place where RCB stays, every time they have the IPL for the last 3 years, from what I heard. But this is so cool. I mean, there's so much of greenery, like I said. If you guys can take a look, there's so much of greenery, guys. I had a bit of a good patch of sun that was falling behind this tree, but unfortunately, knowing Bangalore and its lovely weather, that's gone off. But never really a disappointment when you're in Bangalore, isn't it? I'm proud to be a Bangalorean, and I'm so happy that this is a city I was raised in. And coming back to the story, so obviously me and Amulya didn't know that we're going to get married, and all somehow or the other, the first 1 year she would come down, after that I would go, and things like that. But we kind of knew that we hit it, and that's the most important thing. When you're in a relationship, it's not about going around and just having fun and frolic, right? The most important thing when it comes to a marriage is to understand compatibility. There's no end to this place having greenery, guys. I mean, every single wing has so much greenery, and that's the beauty of Bangalore. Although it was called the Garden City, I kind of don't really resonate with the fact that it still is. It's become more of a concrete jungle now. But it is so beautiful to be able to just come out of the room and take a walk, right? This is just one part of the property, like I was saying. So, getting back to compatibility, every single person has a different meaning of compatibility, right? Now, you obviously have somebody As a sibling, yes, you guys are, at the end of the day, same family, but two different people. And if you really ask me, when it comes to getting married to somebody else, the most beautiful thing about being married to someone else is the fact that you learn and evolve with this new person. Now, I'm the only child, right? So, obviously, being grown up in a particular way, I got used to the fact that this is exactly how I need to be, or this is how I need to look at things. But that's not how things work as well, because when you have somebody else at home who you love and adore, the most important thing for our generation, I really feel, is understanding. Now, compatibility is one of the most main things in a wedding, right? At the end of the day, when you're having a rough day, the other person should understand, and likewise, need not be who. It's not like the husband has to be the only person who understands, or the wife has to be the only person who understands. So, overall, it's a matter of how you both are going to be able to be together during the toughest of the situations, not only on the great days, as you guys know. So, like I was saying, overall, it's a constant process of evolving, testing yourself, understanding how much you understand the other person. So, it is a beautiful journey. And why I wanted to say all of this is because at one point, like everyone else, I was heartbroken about various things, right? And I did not know or want to get married at all. I said, this is it. It was the final lining for me. So, when Amulya walked into my life, she taught me so many things that I felt I was totally against. And that is the beauty of marriage. Now, whatever I learned from her is something that I try and look into on a daily basis. Whatever she learns from me, she does that from her end on a daily basis. So that's how compatibility works. I'm going to quickly show you guys how beautiful this tree is. It's called the rain tree. And boy, I'm loving each and every bit of the Taj West End. I think it's been one of the best properties I've stayed in till now, room-wise as well. I feel ITC Grand is slightly better when it comes to room, but the hospitality and the kind of nature, the kind of aesthetic feel that you get, I'm waiting for it to rain. It's going to be beautiful. And all of this put together is something that makes, the Taj Group so amazing, right? Just take a look, guys. I don't see, I really cannot stop bragging about the greenery here, is because it's been years since I saw greenery, except my apartment, but outside of my apartment, this kind of greenery to this extent is something that I've not seen in a very long time. All right, we're at the pool area and the garden, as you can see. That's a beautiful restaurant right there called Loya, and a lot of sit out and restaurant regions here as well. Lovely stuff. Boom. 6 months in, we were engaged. We had to push and request for some more time for the wedding. But all of that, looking back on this day at this time, I was possibly in tears, not knowing how those 2 days just flew. So make sure that you guys enjoy each and every single tiny little bit of time and the moments that you guys make for each other, because it's worth cherishing all of these. It's been a great journey. It's been 2 years. God knows how time has flown. And I am super excited that I married the love of my life, right? If you guys can spot me, how's my outfit, guys? Just keeping it cash, you know what I mean? Just a bit of bucks, my chino pants, chino shorts, and a linen, beautiful white color that goes with almost every single thing, right? I'm waiting to see how Taj West End looks at night, because it's gonna look beautiful. It looks really pretty, as you guys can see. Check that out. Lovely stuff. And we're planning to have dinner together. A quick glimpse into the room. This is the heritage wing at Taj West End. Don't mind the mess. It's obvious we're on a vacation, but a really nice space. A very tall ceiling, as you guys can see. The AC here blows like there's, even on 24, it's like really cold. A really nice walk-in closet, and the washroom with a really nice bathtub. So this decoration was done by them for us, and it's been an absolute Like I said, Taj Group and ITC, I feel, have been the most amazing hospital. When it comes to hospitality, I feel like they're the best. But otherwise, it's kind of a very vintage looking space, to be honest. And if you're very sort of spooked out by old stuff, because this property apparently happens to be 140 years old, and I don't know when Taj Group took it over, but if you get spooked out by high ceilings and whatnot, this is not the place for you. I think the Taj MG Road would be really nice, but we really liked it. The heritage wing really brings about that old sense of the aura around this room is such. So it's really quiet, very laid back, and it's been fantastic, guys. I'm gonna miss this room for sure. And what better way to bring our anniversary? We'll be traveling soon. I'm sure I'm going to post a lot more videos on that as well. We'll be traveling once I feel a lot better. And yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below on how you felt this video was. And I'm looking forward to see you guys on many more such videos. But until then, you take it easy. I will see you soon.